Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the... Marco Gonzalez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Gordon has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
0-1 the count. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too. 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 35 is there, and it's a very quick inning as this. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for Cleveland, the right.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A 1-1 count to Puig.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 4. Popped him up. Seager over to his right. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And that misses 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Domingo Santana.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luplow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Dan Vogelbach is next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Vogelbach.
Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Luplow is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So now batting, Jordan Luplow. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Into the box, Roberto Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Drilled down the line. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Navarez is digging in. Tim Beckham. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Beckham.
Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Malik Smith the next to hit as he swings and grounds it toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The batter, the third baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now batting, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
From the stretch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12.
Leading up for the
Next for
Mariners,
Seattle, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Healy, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Striding in, Omar Narvaez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Luplo. He's got it 1 away. And he might have thought about it at 3rd, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham.
Yeah.
He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9.
So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Down the first baseline. Healy scoops it up. A play at the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High chopper towards first. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Puig leads off second with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Luplow is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. One out and a runner on second base. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 35 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Luplow on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases, but this will not get. At the plate, Roberto Perez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. A throw to the plate. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Right side. Healy picks it up. Throw to the plate. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for Cleveland.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the Oliver Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. To first. Gloved by Santana. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. That's popped up. Luplo moving in, but this will land untouched. Navarez leads off first with 1 away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting,
Tim Beckham will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, D. Gordon. 0-1 the count. Ramirez trying to get there. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
Leading off
Striding forward now is the DH, Frenlo Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Healy brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 55.
Settling in now, Roberto Perez. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Luplow at second with 2 down. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Adam Pletko gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but foul. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is right there. And he's got it for out number 1. Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kipnis. Throw to Santana. The double play. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch.
Ouch, that one hit him. So digging in now, number 35. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasiel Puig. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's a .333 hitter. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
This is foul right side. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-2 fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Tribe. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The designated hitter, Daniel.
So striding in, Daniel Vogelback. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Luplow comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll... Matt McGill takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. On the line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. 3-1. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Last strike now for Cleveland. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The second baseman.
And this will be fouled away. Luplow is off at first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Santana is there to make the catch. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game.